What's up in the corner of your screen there? What's beanies?
What's
Scrump?
what?
Scrump on your screen, the yellow.
Beardlings. Yeah.
Beardlings.
Yeah. It's the group. Ice is already also part of the Beardlings. It's the group I play with the warships with.
Okay.
And the one that set up the group, he has chronic cancer.
Oh, okay.
So he set up a community, and it's basically, he called it Beardlings, and he is trying to spread positive vibes and get the word out that, it's not always simple and easy in life. And he also does a vlog on YouTube. He calls it "Can Certainly Be Talked About."
Okay.
So it's a bit of getting the word out. It's not always easy with life, with cancer, etc. Basically. And it's just basically a group of streamers that support that message, basically. For some reason, my cosplay is messing up.
I can't get this thing to do anything apart from go backwards, and now I'm stuck in a hedge.
Are you manual gearbox didn't get turned on, did it?
No, no, because it's showing us changing in the HUD.
I don't know, now it works. Does it work now for you?
Yeah, absolutely perfect now.
All I did was detach that rake and attach it, so I don't know what got bunged up on that.
Take the rake back. Is the rake hired?
No. That tractor is hired, the disc harrow is hired, the seeder is hired, and the baler is hired.
Okay, well the baler can definitely go back for now, can't it? Or have we finished all the straw, actually?
Yeah, no, I forgot about it and plowed it under before I realized it was there.
What?
I picked up the bales!
Good help is so hard to find.
It is, isn't it?
Well, you didn't want straw because you didn't want muck. And then I forgot about that until after I gave all the bales that were on the field to the cows.
We're never going to make any money, are we?
We don't need to make money.
Yeah.
25 will be out before we're through the winter anyway.
True, but we might not necessarily want to play it.
Why wouldn't we want to play it?
Well, the maps might not be very playable.
Oh, Giants maps are always playable. They always work really well on a server as long as you wait like a year until the servers have gotten less, You gotta update the game a few times before they fix all the problems.
Yeah. Just,
Sounds like Giants.
The American map we've seen a lot of so far it looks very pretty until you look at all the field layout and you think, yep, that's just another Giants map.
Yeah, I looked at the PDA and I thought, oh, this has got to be a 4X map, or at least, a 2X map or something bigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to be bigger. Nope, same size. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's like that one from 19 all over again. I'm like, this has got like it's going to have all this giant equipment and all these little tiny fields to do it with.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was afraid of.
I mean, you look at this, the fields on this map are bigger than the fields on that map because they've got all the other crap they had to put in the map, and you got no fields to play with. You know?
What, you mean all the thousands of productions and stuff?
Hmm. Oh yeah, productions, and we've got to have transport by boat for some reason.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be quick. It'd be fun for the first couple of times, then it's just going to be, oh, gee, I've got to go on boat.
It's another. Oh, that's neat, like the train. Oh, that's cool. I think Giants needs to give up on making complete maps and needs to start specializing their maps like they did with Silver Run. Hey, let's make a forestry map. You know?
Yeah, that's actually quite a nice map.
Yeah. Let's make a
Farming map.
let's make an arable farming map in the USA with fairly large fields. Hey, let's make a tiny little German map, that's set up for tiny little Germans. It's just, it's like they did a French map, which would have been way better if they'd actually put like the grapes and olives built into the map on the farms. You know what I mean?
Olives in France? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know where the hell they grow olives, honestly.
Spain,
Where?
Italy, and Spain mainly, I think.
Spain and Italy.
Maybe they do it in France, but I don't think they do. It's mainly grapes over there and lavender.
Yeah, we do a lot of grapes here. It's okay. I'm just gonna stop and let you go by.
Yeah, I was having lagging issues there.
I saw that. You're all over the road like a crazy drunk man. I'm not quite sure why you're driving it back to return it. I mean, you just hit lease, return.
No, we got, I think the mower's in the hedge by the field that we just done.
Oh, so you're still using the tractor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we've been dumping things all over the place, so it's probably good to go collect all our things and put them away.
The shed does look a little empty.
It's because it is.
So, when I was away, I was loving the quiet country. And I thought, do you know what, this will make a beautiful map.
Where were you at?
Just on the edge of Exmoor, which is south of England. It's the bit just above Cornwall on the very south western part.
Kind of like southwest England, then.
Yep. No, the lawnmower's fallen over.
How are we gonna mow on?
You have to pick it up.
Can't. Don't want to pick it up. Not interested. You needed super strength to pick up the lawnmower?
Apparently so.
Hey.
Oh god, we just started. There goes super strength again.
Well, you got to use it with these Massey tractors, because if you get hit by a car, you can't, wheel it back up on its wheels like you can the Giants tractors.
Well, I did hear someone this morning moaning about an idiot that left his bale trailer in the middle of the bale sale point. I really don't know who that was. I have no idea.
Pretty sure you could make a guess.
It was me. I'm pretty sure it was me.
When did you do that?
On vintage jokes on different.
Oh,
I played with Johnny this morning, and of course he was moaning about the fact that I left it in the middle of the sell point.
What? Wait. Are you saying moaning?
Yeah. He never does that normally, but yeah.
Doesn't sound
he did.
right to me.
Yeah.
it's the only talent the man's got. Just let him have it. Yeah, this is the only farm sim I'm playing probably until about 25 comes out anyway. I don't have time to do anything else.
Played a bit yesterday. That's about all. Been busy today doing other stuff.
I played a little bit this morning with Eyes and Johnny.
Yeah, about time 25 comes out, it's about the time I'll start having a lot more time to do stuff. Till then, probably going to be really busy unless we get a week of rain, which doesn't look promising here. Oh, that mower fell over. Oh, it always does. Every time you log into the game, this stupid thing falls over.
So, around about November time, you should have time to do some buildings, maybe?
By probably about the time I make one decent building, 28 will be out.
I've got to find somebody who can make you some build.
I know. I was really hoping Brummy would take to that.
Well, he's said he's doing alright, and he's just waiting on the next tutorial for the textures.
Gotcha. The thing is that he uses Substance Painter or something to do his textures. So I don't know. You don't have to do that. You can do your texturing in Blender.
Oh, you were saying about this the other week, weren't you?
Yeah. The way he does it is strange. Maybe that's how these guys are doing it, but all the old tutorials that I watched from like 15 and 17, everybody just did it in Blender. All they did were Substance Painter was made their, like, on the vehicles, they'd make their dirt maps and stuff. Because apparently it's got brushes that are, you could make more realistic dirt maps.
Okay.
I mean, all I've ever done was take the texture, and then I adjust the size of the UVs to match the texture. You know what I mean? So, it's kind of
no idea.
Well, it's kind of a pain in the ass doing it that way. I don't know if his way is different. Maybe he's doing it more like the way Giants actually does it. I don't know. I'm interested. I watch the videos, even though he's completely hard to watch. He could cut his videos and, by 75% if he just shut his mouth and show us what we're doing.
It's like talking.
Like 5-6 minutes of the video, beginning of the video, a lot of times is him yapping away about things. You look at Giants modding tutorials, they show you exactly what you need to know in about, 5 to 10 minutes.
Why have you abandoned your tractor and trailer in the middle of the lane?
To refill the cedar.
Okay.
I refill the cedar, I'm back, I'm hauling bale.
It's coming along well with that baler, Jamie.
Yeah, much better than before.
Yeah, it looks better.
Yeah. And then I put the big duals on the back of the farm all, and it doesn't struggle like it was on the other one.
Yeah, Gizmo said that. Yeah,
Now the
Gizmo
Massey.
said, or maybe you did.
No, Gizmo did. Yeah.
Yeah, the back tires will pull better.
It
I
actually
probably have
works,
to do that as well. Will make my life a bit easier.
What?
Could use another wagon to pick up all these bales, Wonko. I don't know if our other wagon has auto load though. I don't think it does.
I was just going to hire another one.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to. I don't know if there's that many left.
Too late.
Too late?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, there's a lot more when they start coming into distance.
There's more than you thought, Doug.
Yeah. There's only fuel on this field, and then I keep seeing more and more and more and more.
So, I sent the mod back in again yesterday.
All right, nice.
I put it in, beginning of last week. I looked at it again on Thursday, I think it was. And it was back into review with exactly the same things that we'd already fixed.
Really?
So I thought, perhaps I was a dozy sod and sent them the wrong version. And I checked, and I thought, no, I didn't. I sent them the right version. I don't know what's going on there, so me and Brummy tidied up other things we found. Sorted out the farm vehicles again. And sent it back in, but this time I put a big long list of everything that we fixed.
And that's probably what they will be looking for. Just a list with, we fixed everything you wanted, kinda.
Well, that's why I did, because I thought I'm not dealing with this again.
We got rid of all the phone numbers and everything?
Yeah. There's only 4 or 5 images. Which had numbers or anything like that on there. I mean, they're all fictitious anyway.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if Giants even cares. They seem to be sticklers about that kind of stuff.
Do we not have auto bail on these trailers?
Did you turn auto bail on?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Well, if you turned auto bail on, it won't work. You have to have auto bail off, no straps. Or auto load off, straps. That's the configuration for this trailer. And then universal auto load, then it'll work.
There I go.
That's a nice full trailer you got there, Jamie.
Yeah, but she's gonna struggle going uphill.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So now I'm thinking I may try bailing and dropping, and then come along with the auto load trailer with the farm maul to pick them up.
Might work. Yeah.
You could just send it back, Wonko, because you can't configure it.
Right?
You can't configure a leased vehicle.
Can you not?
No.
No. I don't know why we don't have any money.
Yeah, he says that with a smile. What would be the reason, Doc?
I don't know. We got 20 grand now, so we should be in good shape for a long time.
Somehow I'm skeptical.
Well, once we sleep, we'll just go do another bailing contract. That'll keep us busy for like 3-4 weeks.
True.
There's just some pretty good bailing contracts on the list, so yeah. But you not want to take it now, because it's almost the end of the month and it will expire.
That's why I was thinking.
That's why I didn't get another one.
Yeah, same for me. I thought I'll do my own field first and get a contract next month.
51 grand.
51 grand?
Yep.
For what?
It takes us until 25 comes out. Field 41.
Of what? Potatoes?
No, it's bailing.
Bailing.
Oh. Is it silage or is it hay?
Mileage.
Now you've got
Yeah.
no silage.
Oh no,
I do
lost
silage.
no.
A lot of those contracts you can't do because they're silage.
We can do field 1. It says try it with a tedder and then bail it.
That give us lots of money.
Not quite as good. It's 36 grand.
Oh, that ain't bad.
I'd get out of bed for that.
Well,
Yeah, me too.
You just have to be careful. Well, it doesn't matter. Once we accept the contract, then we can just keep going with it. Once you accept it, it doesn't matter on the growth calendar. It doesn't go away.
Yeah, but a contract needs to be finished at the end of the month, right?
No.
I thought it had to be.
GTX's supply contracts expire on the time, and if it says 8 hours, it's 8 game hours. But as far as I know, the contracts don't expire once you accept them.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I thought they did.
Well, I'd say
I know.
do a test, grab that silage contract, and see if it's there after we sleep.
Yeah. You do that, Jamie.
Field 41.
It
Subcontract.
doesn't matter. None of us can do it anyway. So.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, just I'll take it and see if it's still there tomorrow.
How much you guys got left to do?
To sleep, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm good to sleep anytime. I'm just bailing. It's all cut and it's all tedded. Just windrowing and bailing.
I'm good to sleep as well.
Wonko, what happened?
I mean, what happened?
Oh. You must have been in the other. Why did you get another Massey?
I like Massey's. And it's
Yeah.
got a big engine.
The fuck? No. What are we doing with that thing?
Well, we need one. We
use
need.
it for field work?
Yes, we've got the one you're in at the moment. That's got to carry on seeding while we're doing the baling contract.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not using that four-wheel drive piece of shit. Hold on, I could need a really big field to turn the whole thing around in. I finished baling all the grass with that thing, and it made me want to hurt someone. I need 14 headlands in order to go around.
Give me 40 acres and I'll turn.
Yeah, it was fine. It was great. I could just skip every fourth row and it would turn around great. All the tractors. I wish we had the 30-20 back. Wish you never sold that.
Which one was the 30-20?
That was the John Deere you started out with.
Ah, it was crap for some reason. Oh, that's right, it's John Deere.
No, you didn't have enough power with it because you got the 30-20 instead of the 40-20. So you didn't have enough power with it. So we were having issues.
Right, yeah, I remember that.
Well, the other problem with this baling contract is we got no place to put storage. Bale storage apparently is full. It says total capacity 64 out of 550.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 60 round bales of hay. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, that's because... Never mind. Never mind, I fixed it.
Right, are we ready to sleep?
No, because we're seeding.
Oh, we're going to have to sleep because there's no way you're going to get that field done before it gets dark again.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? You're going to have... It's the month cycle, dude. You're going to have two... You have two different growth stages on the same field.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not the end of the world.
Don't do it.
Sleep, 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 sleep.
You can keep trying to sleep. I'm going to keep saying no.
Just a second. I'm logging as admin here, and I'm going to boot from server, and then you can sleep.
30 minutes. That'll put us at... That won't even put us at 1,900 hours yet.
You're not going to be done in 30, really? What course play says?
Course play says 30 minutes. It'll probably be a little longer because you got to keep, refilling it. But
Uh-huh. Now you're starting to sound like my daughter. Set an expectation, then but.
I mean, an admin could go in there and just hit hired worker buy seeds fertilizer, and then it would have no reason to run out, and then it would only take 30 minutes. Even though I realize the cheaty factor of that, it's fine. We don't have auto drive for it to self refill.
Did you buy that little baler, Scrumph?
For APN, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes, I bought it.
Your windrows, I'm thinking I'm just going to go single windrows, and I double down. It's missing some to the outside of them.
It's missing a little bit, but I'll just have to get my windrows a little bit more tied up, and I think I'll be fine then.
Yeah.
Because it's not. I watched your stream, and I seen you were missing quite a bit. If you look at mine, it's only a couple flakes I'm missing.
Yeah.
And I think it's all right when I get it a bit more tidier up. I don't know if you had Courseplay doing your windrows or you did it yourself.
Manual.
Yeah, and then probably you went just a little bit too wide.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, just narrow your GPS line there, Jamie.
GPS, yeah, right.
They had GPS in the 1950s.
Oh, we had that yesterday. He was also talking about there was a guy in. Oh, I think he said something in the early 50s. Came up with a GPS system that you put into your cassette player in the car, and it gave you directions from point A to point B.
Well, I don't remember a car in the 1950s having a cassette player.
Well, it would have been an 8-track, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't even been that. That was the 70s. An 8-track player was. They didn't even have radios in most of the vehicles in the 50s.
Oh, perhaps I got the date wrong, but he was definitely on about they had tape that had somebody giving directions. But like I said to him, what use is that when you're in somewhere else? You've got to drive to the start point of the tape before you can follow the directions from the tape position to the way you want to go.
Yeah, it sounds like something that he made up in a dream and believed it. Like you said, what good would be directions on tape? Hold on, I gotta pause for the next direction.
Well, what he said was you listened to one set of directions and you paused it until you got to that point and then you press play again.
Now, see, in America, what we did was Dwight Eisenhower created the Eisenhower system as a president. And what the Eisenhower system did was what the fuck? It come up with a way to label all the roads in such a manner that you always knew what you were doing, where you were going. So the lowest number north-south roads start in the west coast on the interstates and work to the east coast. So you have Highway 5 on the west coast, you have Highway 95 on the east coast, and then that's north-south, and then east-west, it goes from the lowest number road at the north border to the highest number at the north border and the lowest at the southern border. So Highway 10 is in Texas, and Highway 90 is up on the Canadian border. So, and then the U.S. 2-lane roads are just the opposite. So you always know where you're going. And then he standardized the signage. You didn't need turn-by-turn directions by tape. But maybe the Australians don't have signs. Didn't think of that.
Possibly not.
Because your guys' roads are just kind of named by whatever, right?
Oh yeah, it's fairly random.
Because they didn't really, like, your motorways put an M on them, but you didn't really, you just kind of numbered them by whichever one was made first or whatever, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. President Eisenhower might have been German. I know he did go to Germany and saw the Autobahn, and that's where he come up with the plan for America's interstates. But the Eisenhower system's more than just how they named it. They put standards on the, well, you guys call them motorways, but they put standards on them. So either percentage of grade, how many miles you can have in a straight line before you have to have a curve, the banking of the curves, all that stuff. So there's a clear floor plan that pretty much every interstate in the entire country is going to be built and maintained the same way.
Was it him that did it because after the war they realized in the case of needing to move tanks and stuff through, they needed real good highways to do stuff after Europe?
Yeah, after the war, it was part of a strategic defense, because another big part of the Eisenhower system is they've built the highways so that they can land planes in certain sections. So there's certain sections of road where they can land planes if airports had been destroyed or out of function, or they couldn't land they need to land planes in places other than an airport.
That's what they did in Swiss as well, and they test them every year. There's a video on YouTube that jets are landing on under a highway last summer. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, they don't test them here, but
they do in Switzerland. Yeah,
but like they run the highways right through certain places, like swamplands and public nature lands and stuff like that, where there's no buildings, no houses, intentionally to be able to land planes there if needed. Because if you look at the roads on the map, sometimes you can see, like, why does the road suddenly go north for a couple of miles and then go straight through the swamp? And that's why. Because that's one of the areas that they would go and land planes at.
It's quite a clever idea.
It really is. And then putting the standardization on, you know, you have to have 12-foot lanes, 6-foot shoulder, 2% grades, like all that typical, standardization of how they build the roads. It's all written right there. I mean, the East Coast is kind of screwed up just because of the way that everything's tight.
What?
But on the West Coast, everything is a lot newer, so they built it for cars.
Yeah, but the East Coast, a lot of the first roads would have been long developed before. Then in around areas, you'd have to get not as much highways would be developed as it would have been out west. West would have been developed later in years.
Yeah, it's not as much that. I mean, part of it's like that, like, New England especially. But a lot of it is just because the fact that terrain in the Appalachian Mountains and everything doesn't allow you to have, wide open areas to build roads. You're kind of limited on where you can put a road in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Rockies. There's not very many places to cross the Rockies. but there's so much there. It's just all open. It's all open land out there. So you had plenty of areas to go where in the Appalachian Mountains, everything's so much tighter. The cliffs are a lot shorter and smaller, but they're deeper. There's more of an angle to them. And then people settled all over the East Coast, so you got to do something there. Is it Quebec that's got the remnants of the mountains up through there?
Yeah,
I know Ontario's fairly flat.
it is.
You guys are flat where you're at, too.
Oh, yeah. You get a little bit, you go through St. John's towards where Rubber Burner is. There's a little more undulations, I guess you call them, and I wouldn't call them mountains, but compared to what I have here, there is.
You guys got a bump. We're going to call that the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know like New Hampshire and Maine, it's really, really hilly. Most of our hills here were all formed by the glaciers when they came down. They dug out all the lakes and everything.
Yeah, probably from the ice ages, where the tectonic plates and all the ice collided coming down.
Yeah, so if you look at a map of New York State, you see all the Finger Lakes, and that's kind of at the end of where the glaciers came down, because the glaciers came down and they formed those lakes. And then you'll see on some of them where there'll be like a lake, and then there'll be like a mountain, but it's kind of like this weird looking mountain. It's not part of anything, and that's where, like when they were digging out as the glacier came through and pushed all the earth up, it just kind of like bulldozed it into a pile.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, that never happened over here because it's all flat.
I don't know if which I don't know. I find it weird though, because Ontario, which is just to our north, doesn't have any of that. It's kind of strange. Must be that they were far enough north that the glaciers were completely frozen, and we were just having the ones that were moving down, which I don't know what causes a glacier to move.
Would be melt, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the Great Lakes are where those were all Great Glacier made too, I thought. Well, Monco, I messed up. I'm lost.
It's because it's dark out.
Yeah, well, that's nothing new there, Doc.
What?
That you're lost.
It's fine. 15 minutes we get left on this here.
It's getting darker and darker, Rowdy.
I had to go to the shop
sunset.
and put a jacket on because I'm getting open cab tractor. It's getting chilly.
It's getting cold, yeah.
And then with the little bales, I can just drive right over the top of them and pick them up.
Are you bringing the tether across?
Eh?
I don't think so, Wonka.
I'm picking up bales.
We're doing boats.
You're on your own on that contract.
How's the extension going, Wonka? Coming all together?
Slowly but surely. We're under pressure now from the client.
No, about one more week and you could be done, I think.
Exactly, yeah. Can't say it myself, there's still too much to do.
And the client agrees with that or not?
Well, he's starting to get a bit annoyed about it, but then he just keeps adding stuff to it. Like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, he added a Velux window.
Yeah.
You think, oh, that's all well and good, but that's going to take time.
It's gonna be another day.
They don't
Well,
understand.
maybe not a
that.
full day, but at least a part of a day.
Well, with plastering and decorating, it's...
Oh, then it's definitely a day.
Yeah, but then we got to get the plasterer back, then we got to get the decorator back. And they, you know, they're busy guys, so they're not just going to be able to go, oh yeah, I'll be there in half an hour.
It's one of these scenarios where once it starts going together, then he starts like seeing it in different. He can't seem to visualize something off a piece of paper, but once he starts seeing it in person, then he knows what he wants to do with it.
Yeah.
I seen something rather cool. It was on TikTok the other day where they have a laser floor pan. They go into this great big, almost like a gymnasium, and you can walk your floor plan in actual size on your blueprints.
Mm.
I thought it was kind of cool because my neighbor, when they did a renovation, they had the plan of what they're going to do, and then they had it all framed and closed in, and we went in and he and I took 2x4s and laid them out in the floor where the walls are going to be, and his wife was like, oh, that's small. So we ended up moving closets and stuff around before they framed to know what was going to be the end result.
Yeah, but even that can be deceptive.
Well, it can be because when you have an empty, if you look at an empty building, you know, like an empty house, everything looks fairly open, and it looks bigger than it is. But if you took all the walls out, it'd be like, oh, this is small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least if we had if they had framed it before us doing that, they wouldn't have been happy.
Mm.
Like it's not perfect, but it was able to give her an idea. Like you walk in your bedroom, like we were taking pencil marks and marking the size of the bed and stuff out in the floor where the edges of the beam. Like she said, like I'm getting into the edge of the bed or off the bed, and I'm right against the wall. So we switched the closets around a little bit, and okay, that's better. And it turned out better for them at the end of the day. But a lot of people are not able to visualize what they're walking into.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
very true.
the augmented reality thing though is gonna be really. I think it's gonna be really common now. In about a year or so from now, I think you're gonna start seeing augmented reality everywhere.
I play augmented reality every Sunday.
Well,
It's just going to get even more so.
they have augmented reality like what you're talking about, where you can go and actually, basically like put on your
VR glasses
goggle
and walk through. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just so everybody's clear, when Johnny comes in, it's Doc that will not sleep through the night because he's going to pick up bales, and I'm going to have a fight.
How far we got then, Doc?
I don't know. Nine minutes.
Okay. I think we can do 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a coffee, get a beer, put some toast on. Well, because they have, Trimble has it where they have augmented reality so that you can see on the screen of your equipment, and they've got this app so that you can put your building plan on basically your phone, and you look at the augmented reality through it. So when you hold your phone up and you look at just the dirt or the construction site, it'll actually show what the finished grade looks like. It'll show where all the ditches are, it'll show where all the pipe's gonna go, it'll show how much earth you have to move up or down.
Interesting.
Lowe's and Home Depot already have a version of that augmented reality where you take a picture and then you can take the stuff off their website and put it onto your camera basically and look at how it's going to look in your room.
Well, we had our store scanned. They come in with these fancy cameras and they scan the store, not what the products are, but where the shelves and what's on the products. And they were able to, we're looking at doing a reset, and they're able to take that scan and say, this is how many 4-foot sections you have, and this is what you had on, and if we move it around, click, 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 this is what it's going to look like. And you can walk through it like you're saying, like a VR style. Not necessarily with a VR headset on, but you can walk in and use a controller like I am here to walk through the aisles to see what it is and say, no, I don't like that. I think I want my paint department here. Just a second, click, click, click. All right, now go for a walk. So I can see what you're saying. It's just, the possibilities are somewhat endless on this stuff.
Yeah, right now it's pretty high-end kind of stuff for the people that are using it. But I think in a year, maybe 2, but I think in about a year, everybody's probably going to start using augmented reality because augmented reality is where you're in reality, but you can see the virtual reality at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I have a feeling that it's probably going to be commonplace, where we're all just going to get used to like not really needing to really do anything because we could just virtually see what we're going to do before we do it.
So where's the fun in fucking up with that? Jeez.
Well, I think it's fantastic because it's going to prevent a lot of waste. Just a lot of waste of time, a lot of waste of everything.
I will be right back. I get me a drink.
Bye.
Because like you say, you guys probably spent a ton of time trying to figure out how your friend's house or addition or anything was going to go. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now, building plans are just going to come like that. Oh, guys like Wonko are just going to have this. They're going to go in there with their camera. And they'll send it off to the designer. The designer will send it back. You'll let the customer walk through with it. And if you don't like it, you just, make the changes, submit it back to the engineer. He sends it back and you build it. Done.
Yeah, it will be the architect for us that would do that.
Well, I mean, yeah, architect is basically an engineer anyway, but yeah.
It would be good because our client wanted to change a few things, and then it came down to the cost quite often. Yeah. The thing is, we had to do a lot of cladding, and it was machined clad.
Don't know what clad is.
Wooden planks. So shiplap cladding is just waney edge wood nailed on top of each other.
Yeah.
Stuff is machined like a tongue and groove effect.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's taken us so fucking long to do. Very fiddly.
Why? Because everything doesn't line up because it's.
It's a very poorly built house originally.
I was gonna say you're trying to put something that's straight in something that is not.
Yeah, basically every piece has had to be measured individually. And then you have to frame around all the doors and windows. And it's the same with those, they're all different sizes.
Was the cladding for flooring or is that for wall?
It's walls on the exterior.
Ah,
Large.
Right. Yeah, something we don't do very often here. Most of ours is vinyl siding. Wooden cedar shingles.
Yep. That's what I am. I was a very Cape Cod look. Cedar siding on the front and painted, and the sides are cedar shingles, and they were just natural.
Parents' house is cedar shingles, but it's painted. Most of them are painted here. We don't do a lot of it because if they're natural, all the water and everything, they turn black.
Well, no, you still put a protective coating on it, like I won't call it like a Thompson's for lack of better words, but you put a protectant on to keep the shingles from rotting and from losing their weather resistance. But it's a natural look. A lot of painting too. Don't get me wrong, but
you guys got real sharp, steep roofs then down in the Cape Cods.
Oh no. Our roofs are usually asphalt shingles. I'm talking the side of my house.
Yeah, but the peak of your roof and everything is probably real steep too.
It's probably a 10-12 pitch. My old house up home, it's like a farm style house. It's a lot steeper. Like
usually when they have Cape Cods here, they're real pointy looking.
No.
The expensive houses had clapboard. But that's worse than cedar shingles I'm trying to paint at. There was the asbestos siding. There's still some houses with that on it. That actually surprisingly lasts a very long time. So your house must be like a story and a half then?
This one here is one story on the top, but it's a back split. So the basement's a walkout basement.
Ah.
Now the homestead up home, the farmhouse style, it's a 2-story, and then we actually put a lookout style on the back to square up the walls. But before we did that, it was like half walls and then up the sides for the roof in each of the rooms.
We could sleep.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Doing it, Doc?
Ready. Hurry up, it's dark. I'm afraid of the dark.
second, I'll go to the farmhouse.
Right, I'm just outside mine now.
Okay. Scrum might be in the shop. Yeah, just a sec.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm good.
Well, Mr. V joined, but I think he's still getting his coffee and breakfast.
Son of a bitch. Yes, he's here.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on.
Just a second, I spam him.
What, bud? Can you wait? Can you wait a minute?
I just spammed him in Discord chat, so if he's near the computer, you hear the ding, da ding, da ding, da ding, da ding.
Hey! You're not gonna be able to get over there any faster, though, Jamie.
Either that or he's sitting there watching saying, ha, ha, ha.
I could always kick him. Wait years to do it.
Hey! I'm going to the loo. I'll see you next year.
Oh, that's
Oh,
much better.
Jesus, bride.
Whoa!
I can see.
Oh, look. Look at all the wheat we've got, Wonko.
Oh, look,
Wait,
look at all
wait,
the
on the-
grass I missed.
I went from seeded to...
Oh, you did miss some grass there,
What's up?
Jamie.
Working in the
I
dark.
changed mine, by the way, Jamie, to 2.5 meters and then make windrows. And this looks better for the pickup. Just
Shoot.
put it a little smaller.
Yeah, you use courseplay. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't at first, but yeah, I started that later. I'll give it a test run, because I think this will do.
We've nearly got a pallet of eggs.
Perfect. You make about $8 off of that pellet.
Yeah.
So this seems to work. Smaller windrows.
Yeah.
Not. Then it picks it up better.
I'm going to start doing a racetrack pattern, just going around and throwing it out and just picking up what I have. That way I'm not doubling back by going back and forth.
Yeah.
There he is.
Good morning, Johnny.
Morning, sunshine.
Done about good morning. Still dark outside. What do you want me to do, Jamie? As long as it's very slowly and badly, I'll be fine.
Well, if you want to jump in the rake here, what we've discovered is we can't double down on the windrows. So I'm just going to run a racetrack pattern around and do one swath around. As we go back and forth, that APM baler doesn't quite pick up.
It's too much for it. Too much volume.
Yeah, I'm missing quite a bit.
How's your silage contract, Jamie?
Oh yeah, check that. Da, 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 da. Still there. I'm just going to
I thought one.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember doing contracts in like February that I've accepted in, October.
Someone do this windrow at this end.
Yeah. As you can see, Jamie, on the stream, this
Yeah.
works out if you do the bit smaller.
Yeah. Do a course play next time and take smaller kicks. What you say, 2.5?
I got it on 2.5, and that's okay.
Yeah. Did someone do what? Sorry, Johnny?
Headland on this side looks like a sick dog's breakfast over here. The row. Is this a row or what is it?
Well, it was, but I picked some of it up because we were working in the dark, so you can't really see what it was.
That's why I wasn't in going. Well, there's no point me going in. I'm lucky to see during the day. We've only got course play on this, don't we? Don't have the other.
Yeah.
No. We're not allowed to use course play, of course.
No.
Wasn't invented yet. Uh-huh.
Oh, stop. Grumpy Pants has woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
No, I wouldn't have been here if I did. I'd be dead on the floor if I got out of the other side.
Been along with ice for a while this morning, Johnny.
Yeah, it was.
Finished
To the
those
point
baling
where I was
contracts?
ready to fall asleep. Yeah, no, we haven't finished them. Close. Oh, this is a mess.
It's a good thing you're here to fix it
Nothing
up.
against you, Johnny. Yeah, no, ain't happening. Not gonna happen.
What are you up to then, Doc?
Just sitting in a tractor, hanging out.
Would you like to maybe put a tether on that tractor and hang out whilst you drive around this field?
Nah. I go fertilize the wheat.
Oh,
I am going to need some assistance with this field.
I come watch you. That's assistance. That's moral support.
no.
I decided I'm going to break this field up into quarters. Maybe actually slightly smaller than a quarter.
Quarter, huh?
A very big field.
Hmm.
This our field, Jamie?
Yes.
All right, let me throw this fertilized guy on first play.
Didn't have caused fire in this era.
You're going to be the arbiter of what was in this area now.
I lived it.
So did Wyco.
Not quite. 2
mean
years
that?
away.
I mean, not quite. I thought you were like 78.
Nah, close, but no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't sound nearly as old as Johnny. And Johnny's only 52.
No, it doesn't sound as old as Johnny. See?
Well, he doesn't sound old, he just sounds dead.
Well, Johnny sounded around this morning, but that was his evening, of course.
I was going to say that was your morning. Now he just woke up and can't function. He's much more cheerful when you play with him. Well, it'd be your guys' night. You want a snack?
No.
I'll get you a snack.
Wonderful.
I take it everybody's
I
ordered.
already expected this wouldn't work, but it said it would.
It's your doubts that let it down, mate. It knew you doubted it.
Yeah, but if you look in the shop on harvesters and you look at the Mesa Ferguson, it says it will take corn. But it doesn't.
You got a corn header on it, and it's just not going
No,
working.
no, I don't have a corn head on it, but
Well,
it has
it's
only
hard-
one head, and it says it takes corn. You can't take off the header on this one, I think. No, you can't.
That's gay.
So, because it said it would do corn, I was like, alright, I'll take that.
It's something that's got to be configured.
Nah, you can't change it.
Okay.
I already had a bit of doubt because it was not a corn header, but since it was a old machine and you can't change the headers, I thought maybe
that
they
old Massey Ferguson.
made it so it would work somehow.
Well, you could
Obviously
change.
not.
You could change the headers, but
Not on
you had
these.
to take.
No, you can't on this one.
Well, no, not on that one, but you could in the real machine. You could.
Yeah, but because it said corn, I hoped it would do that, if you know what I mean.
What a piece of shit.
I wonder why it says corn and doesn't work.
Says sunflowers too. Maybe sunflowers.
Oh, I
It
bet
does
you
have
that's
a very high rotor on it.
well, that's because the it probably uses the desk type combine, which does all those crops.
So if it doesn't do
Yeah.
corn,
Well,
are you driving into the corn and does nothing?
yeah, I tried that. I'll try it again, but it doesn't do anything.
The combine can do corn, but the header cannot, even though the header's part of it.
Have you opened up the F1 menu? Is there anything in the F1 menu telling you to switch something?
Nope.
What does the hired worker say? It'll come up with an error message. Try that.
I
What's
work.
it
It
say?
doesn't work. It instantly stops.
Ah, okay. Well,
It's
No
because-
fuel found. It says.
That's
would've-
because the store data says it can do corn.
yeah.
That's the only reason why it's listed that it can.
Yeah, but
I would have gone for the class, mate.
nah, this one was in sale. That's why I bought it, and it said it would do corn. So I was like, well, I'll give it a go.
But there's no corn headers. Grum.
I know, and I
Oh,
already
there is
had
a
my
corn.
doubts.
There's a far corn
There is for
header.
the far.
Oh. I don't remember seeing that before.
I'll have to buy that one.
Mr. Moneybags.
Nah, I can't afford to buy it. I'll have to lease it.
We
Well,
check
we
the
got
other one.
2,000 liters of milk.
Or maybe I just sell this field.
Well, it-
Yeah.
the
3,000
hell?
liters.
Where's all our money gone?
What do you mean, where's all our money going? I had to buy a fertilizer spreader.
Could have leased it.
Nah, we're gonna need it. You bought a fuel tank for no reason.
Sure, there was a reason.
I don't know why. We know when the tractors are getting empty. One character flaw of this map is there's nowhere to get fuel other than at your farm, but
Yeah, the dealer should have fuel.
I was just gonna say that we probably should have had a fuel buy point at the shop.
Don't want to make it too easy.
Yes, you do.
Well, I don't know. Usually you have a gas station or something on hand.
A lot of farm machinery dealers started off as fuel shops. They were, gas station, as you guys call them over there, and they start getting into selling farm machinery around the back. That's how a lot of dealerships started. Well, over here anyway.
Blanco, you can turn off hired worker buys seed and fertilizer. Alright, I'm coming up to Ted. Stop being angry. Because we only got one mower, don't we?
Yeah.
Want me to get a mower?
Yeah, go on him.
And wonder
really
why the money is
just like-
dropping.
I'm gonna go scrump at his combine.
Yeah, I had to take a different one. I sold the other.
Which one'd you get?
The 4 with the cornetta.
Oh,
Be right back, guys.
Right.
it was a good little combine.
Yes, it is, definitely. The other one was in the sale. It was a lot cheaper. That's why I bought that one. I just leased this one.
Marco, do you want to try the
There is
little...
a combine in the sale for the one who runs a combine.
We'll worry about that if we ever harvest that wheat we planted.
What were you going to ask me, Doc?
Do you want me to hire a baler too?
Oh, we're a long way off needing the baler.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Last time I checked 5 minutes ago, I'd only mowed 2% of the contract.
So that's 1 meter at 7 mile an hour. That's 2 meters at 7 mile an hour. That's 1.9. That's a lot more money though.
Yeah, just lease it, don't buy it.
I don't know why we're not buying it, because it doesn't really matter, man. I mean, we always are going to have 2 mowers, 2 tedders, probably 2 balers. This is like the 2x2, you know? Just like Noah.
Yeah, but Noah had didn't have money worries, did he?
Well, no, there was no money back in Noah days. That's why he was a poor peasant.
Provided. God provided.
There you go, straight from the horse's mouth.
Well, Johnny was there. You watched Moses come down with the 10 Commandments. You watched Noah go up in the ark. He was a stowaway.
Oh, that explains a few things.
Yep. That's how we got monkeys. It was Johnny and the Apes, they created monkeys.
No.
Or was it Johnny and the Monkeys created apes? I don't know. One of the two.
Wasn't that amazing that Noah was the only one that had a boat? I mean, you know, not like they could jump in their fishing boats or the canoes or anything else when the floods came.
Destroy the illusion.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's because they didn't know about global warming back then, and they flooded the earth.
And everyone went around and sank everyone else's fishing boat, canoe, raft, everything. Stuck.
Well, no,
Then they flooded.
Well, no, because they died of dehydration.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So what 7 degrees of separation did I miss to get the conversation to here?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be quite random, I suppose, if you come in halfway.
Odd.
What's the tallest mountain in the world called? Kosciuszko, is it? No,
Mount Everest, isn't it?
Everest.
I thought
Whatever
it
it is.
Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I thought Kilimanjaro.
Well, whatever's the tallest mountain, I forget. But they have found marine fossils at the top. Marine boil. That's how much water was on Earth once.
No, a hawk grabbed a fish and carried it to the top and dropped it.
Ah, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it is Mount Everest. This is the tallest.
Mount Everest, I thought it was. Yep, I found marine stuff up there.
Yeah, because it once was flat land, and when all the plates started shifting, it became a mountain. Possibly, but not because it was underwater, I believe. I mean, if all the tectonic plates collided together, that created the mountains. That makes sense that stuff went up there. To me, at least. That everything would have been underwater? Nah, don't think so.
Depends on
It could be,
what.
but yeah.
Depends on the date of the fossils, though.
Well, yeah. But we all came from fishes. Supposedly.
Yeah.
What happened to the apes?
Nothing, they came from fishes too. First life form was a single-celled organism.
And who made that?
Noah.
Oh, God. God, of
Not
course.
Noah. Jesus.
No, not him either.
He's not even a prophet. He built a boat.
Yes.
We're just rewriting history of the world, you know.
Yeah. Very poorly, I might add.
Religion's been doing it for centuries.
Good
You
evening.
know, I'm driving around the border here, and it's
Good evening, Gizmo.
I guess, Bo.
Like, is there...
not too bad.
Afternoon.
How you doing, Gizmo?
Yeah, good mate. Except the dog's not eating. I've given up trying to persuade him to eat something. We've gone through chicken, liver, sardines, tuna, scrambled egg. Just sniffs it and walks off.
How long since he
running
had
to
something to
beef
eat?
Yeah, on Friday. He might have had a little bit yesterday, but he didn't have much. It's weird.
You got something stuck?
It's getting old.
Well, he is old, yeah. He's 16, but it's. I'm just wondering if he's constipated or something.
Might have a knot in his stomach too. Does
Huh?
happen. A knot in the stomach. That does happen.
They get some. Yeah, they get something stuck in the stomach too.
What you mean, like he's ate something? Other than food?
Yeah.
Boy.
Like stock or
Yeah.
Mine
Got
hit-
any missing
mine-
socks? Baseballs?
I haven't got
Things
any-
like that.
No. He don't do balls.
Doesn't he? Oh.
We haven't got any balls.
Oh, he's been muted. Okay.
And I haven't got. Yeah, he's done that as well. But I haven't got any missing socks either.
I wouldn't know if I had any missing socks.
I wouldn't.
To be honest, I got a pile on top of the dresser of the misfit socks that I find that don't have a friend to pair up with,
Okay.
and you know,
That would be missing
Every-
socks.
Yeah. No, I'm afraid I'm not like that.
you know, every few
I'm
laundry
not-
loads, sometimes I find the friend that was lost.
Yeah. That does happen, but normally speaking, if I've got one stock over, that's what's normally happened. It hasn't made the washing machine.
Sometimes they fall underneath the bed or behind the dresser.
Yeah.
Sometimes they must just fall out of the basket on the way to the wash.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, I've had that sort of stuff happen, but I don't know.
Wonko, I think we're gonna have to trade mowers.
Why?
I'm not sure I have enough horsepower to run this mower.
Do we need to rebuild the seat by the looks of it?
Hold on. Oh, yeah.
They're streaming, Johnny.
No.
Okay.
That means I have to change the title to my video. No,
No, that's all right. I was just wondering because then I had to grab my phone.
No, it's too hard. Change title, blah, blah. Then I go live and it still gives me the video, the title of the previous video. And everyone goes, I thought you were playing that map. No. Well, it says so on your video. Refresh. Refresh the screen and then it shows it. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, not a problem. I was just wondering.
Nah.
Yeah.
Time for a coffee. I'll be back.
All right, Johnny.
And mate,
Sounds extra dead this morning.
who's extra dead?
Johnny.
He does. Yeah, he does. Yeah.
He played with me and I this morning. He must have been tired by
played-
now.
He played with you. What? Sunday morning.
Yeah, me and I this morning.
Okay. Yeah. Sunday's getting a busy day for a minute.
Oh,
Well, that was his evening, of course.
What's with the beardlings?
It's just a group of streamers on Twitch that try and spread positive vibes, and I'm in their group on World of Warships.
Treat others now you want to be. Oh, how you want to be treated. Is all right.
Yeah, treat others how you want to be treated, something like that. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's just
where the hell did my
spreading
mower
some
go?
good vibes
Yeah.
idea.
Wonko,
You said to swap it, so I swapped it.
but I ain't got no mower.
That's because I forgot to bring my mower over.
Oh, you're such a prick.
The old bale
That
trailer
was
was better,
so
didn't it?
worth it.
Sorry, what did you say about the build trailer, Gizmo?
Jamie.
Well, that mower
Same.
says you only need like 26 horse, but it don't. I can't go up the hills with it.
Yes, it is working much better, Gizmo.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a pretty big trailer for that old douche. Damn.
Working okay for you?
Yeah. I don't know why you got this. This seems to be smaller than the one I was using.
It is, but you go faster.
Yeah, it's what Scrump put me on. That's the one.
The class mower.
Yeah, cut it twice the speed.
It's a
And
lot better. Yeah, well, it's better because it's faster. It's especially on the longer lines. It's just a lot faster mowing.
What map you on a Sunday morning? Scrum.
Sorry, what did you say, Gizmo?
What map are you playing on a Sunday morning?
Vintage Jokes.
Oh, okay.
But then on ISIS server.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a chill. I played for 2 hours, I think, not too long.
Yeah. Able to handle that, Wonko? You look pretty wild.
Yeah, it's all under control.
It doesn't look like it.
Hey, there's a reason his name is Wild Wongo. Doc. It has to be a bit wild.
He comes screaming around that corner. Of course, that thing don't turn sharp enough to roll over.
You must be driving a Massey.
Oh yes.
Well, I wish the two-wheel drive ones would have the horsepower the four-wheel drive ones do.
Did I have less horsepower then, Doc?
Well, I don't know. The ones that we have do. I don't know if you can upgrade them.
You'd have thought that'd have been the same, wouldn't you?
I would think the horsepower would be the same.
If it was the same model, just 2 or 4,
Yeah.
you'd have thought they'd have all had the same engine. It's obviously a cock up by the modder.
Well, most of them tractors had the same engine. Well, they might have boosted the horsepower in a four-wheel drive model because it needed more horsepower
I'll
to
be
run
right
the
back.
four-wheel drive.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but most of them early ones were conversions anyway, weren't they? They weren't done in house.
No, Massey's were. You could get them. You could get them from the factory. They just weren't very common. Many of those factory four-wheel drives, they didn't sell very many in the early days because there was no real need for them. The implements weren't big enough.
Yeah, but I mean, for years they've been modifying tractors over here to take a
Well,
bigger implement.
yeah. Well, there was
The original ones. They put 2 Fordson Majors together.
yeah.
Took the front wheels off them and put a hydraulic pivot in between them. So they got a 4-wheel drive. I think they were about 6
oh,
wheels.
scrump! You left it on throttle, I think. Okay, there he goes.
This is taking ages to come in.
Yeah, there's a guy over in the U.S. that's done these double tractors. He puts like double engines side by side in them, and there was a bunch of people that did the like the 2 Fords. They put them together, make an articulated tractor out of them.
Yep. Yeah.
They're done all over the world.
Yep. I don't understand the purpose of putting 2 engines in two of the same engine in a tractor. Makes no sense
Alright,
to
I'm
me.
back.
Welcome back. What did they have, one driving each wheel? Or something like that?
No,
How did they couple them together?
I don't know. I'm assuming by a belt.
Oh, must have been some belt.
Not the ones over here. But the one they built over here. Not far away from here, actually. Wow. Not far away with us by train standard. Still runs. Still work. It doesn't actually work anymore, but it still runs. They were using it right up until the early 2000s still. 2 old Chamberlains, biggest Chamberlains made in that period. Like the front of one into the butt of the other and articulated. Those old Chamberlains weren't very high horsepower, but they could pull a mountain down.
Yeah.
They had so much pull.
So much torque, yeah.
Yeah.
The same with a lot of the... my mate had a field marshal, which was a single cylinder. I got no idea what the CC was.
Yeah.
But the engine, the cylinder laid flat along the chassis.
Yep.
Like a John Deere.
So it just
Every time it fired, it would lurch forward.
it would bounce, Johnny, when it was ticking over. It would go bonk, bounce up and down on the front axle. Because as the cylinder travelled up, it compressed it, and then as it came back, so it must have been a massive CC. But you used to start it with a wick. You had to
Oh
put a
God,
wick
that's
in.
an early version.
You had to put a wick in the end somewhere, and then crank it. Throw the valve lifter, and up it'd go. But once it started, it would literally pull the house down. I mean, this guy was he was a farmer, and he used to use that as his ploughing tractor because it outperformed all the other ones he had.
Yeah, we used to have
how many furrows it could pull.
we used to have a single cylinder hit and miss. That's what they called them
Right.
over here, anyway.
Yeah,
Christ.
that's what they call them here. They're hit and miss because they don't fire every revolution.
No, they don't. They hit, fire, miss, hit, fire. It just would go all day. Just boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they only fired.
Hey, what this is good.
They only fired not every other stroke all the time either.
No. And all we had was a crank handle. Jesus, when it fired, you dislocated your shoulder.
Yeah, they got all that stuff at the steam show they do over here every year.
Yeah, a lot of them. The same here on steam shows. They got a lot of them. All hit and miss engines.
Well, a few years back they had to change the name of it to the Steam and Gas Show because there was just it's still that's not even really right either because the majority of the stuff there now is diesel.
Yeah.
Don't you Americans call all liquid fuels gas?
No.
Oh.
We call it a gas station, not a fuel station. So
We call it a fuel station.
So some of the common phrases, they gotta go get gas, even though you're maybe getting diesel.
The only time we go and get gas is if we've got a gas barbecue.
It's like over here, they're all called petrol stations.
Yeah, we call ours either
Obviously, when
fuel or
there's no diesel.
fuel or petrol. Depends on who you ask over here, but never gas.
Or they
Well,
call
we
it
call
tank stations, which is probably similar to a fuel station.
Yeah,
well, it's gas because we call it gasoline, not petrol.
we call it petrol because it's petroleum.
Well, you call it gasoline because it's gasoline.
We call it petrol because it's petroleum.
Petrol, yeah, but petroleum is the crude oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, gasoline is the refined crude oil. Diesel is refined crude oil.
So what do you call oil?
Oil.
But that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? Doesn't make sense.
Because
He's
if you're
American,
calling,
so it doesn't make sense.
if it's made out of crude, your gas made out of crude oil, and you call it gas, not petrol or oil, why do you call your oil oil? Because it's made out of the same stuff. That don't make sense.
I don't understand. I don't. You're not making sense telling me it doesn't make sense. Can I get some votes here to see if anyone understands what Johnny's trying to get at?
You keep changing the names of everything over there.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
What else are we changing the names of? We call it
Footpath.
gasoline because it's gasoline.
Footpath. You don't call it footpath. Call it a sidewalk.
No. We call it a
Oh.
footpath when it is a footpath.
Oh.
Footpath's made out of earth or gravel, and a sidewalk is made out of concrete.
No.
And the sidewalk is on
It's
the side of the road. It's a side
Yes,
walk.
to let you know that it's on the side of the road. Don't walk up the middle. Walk on the sidewalk. Over here, the dirt and gravel paths are called paths.
Same here.
Whereas with a concrete footpath along the side of the road, side of the houses, side of whatever, it's called a footpath.
That's how we call it as well. Yeah.
Is
If
it
I
made out of
translate it.
foot?
Help with your men to walk on it with your feet.
Yeah.
Well, ours is a sidewalk.
Well, you don't walk
on the side and
It's
you
a
walk on
sidewalk
it.
because you've got to walk on it with your sides, not your feet.
So it needs to be a footwalk?
Some people over here call it a trottoir, but that's only because of the French.
Yeah.
Still from the Napoleon area.
And there's several other terms you guys changed. I can't remember them all.
Well,
it's
something with football and soccer we talked about last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we
football
call-
and soccer.
We call
Um,
things
the-
differently in different regions of the country too, so it doesn't matter.
Like a stop sign over there, it's a yield sign. Huh?
What are you talking about?
Stop sign is a yield sign, isn't it?
No. A yield sign is a yield sign. A stop sign is a stop sign.
Oh, well, your yield sign is a give way sign. And to me, to yield means to stop. Yield your movement. Stop, which means stop. That's what yield means. Over here, they're called a give way sign. Give way to all oncoming traffic. Over there, it's called yield. So you've got the same word for two different signs, just spelt different.
No, we have a stop sign, which is an octagon red sign that says stop on it. And then
Same as ours.
and we have a triangular sign that's,
Has stop on it.
No, it
with a
doesn't. It's
red
you.
outlining.
It's you.
Over here, our triangular sign is called a give way sign.
All right, so
You
you
don't
got the
have to
politically
stop.
correct
You just have to
version.
go slow.
Yeah, we don't use yield signs except for entrances and exits of motorways usually.
Right. Which means you've got to stop at all those. So why not just put a stop sign there?
No, you don't.
you
You
don't.
don't have to stop.
Yeah, but it's called a yield, which means to stop.
No.
You
Yield
yield
doesn't
to
mean
oncoming
stop.
traffic, to other traffic. You don't have the
Yes.
right of way.
That's why we call it give way. Give way to all oncoming traffic.
Well, we just say
Just
yield.
You change so many words.
Oh, we even changed which side of the road you drive on.
Yeah. Did,
Yeah, we drive on the right side of the road because it's right.
which is wrong. You never used to. You just one day, Henry Ford said, let's fuck that. Let's go put the steering wheel on the other side. It's easier.
I can't remember seeing a car that had the steering wheel on the other side of the car.
Some of the first cars had the steering wheel in the middle of the car.
Well, yeah, because they were like go-karts when they were building those things.
The
Yes.
first Land Rover prototype had the steering in the middle.
I mean, I wouldn't call anything before the 1920s even a car. I mean, that was like prototype stages of the car. Once you
Yeah,
got into
they're
the
still building them.
1920s, we started having, cars and roads. The early versions of the car, there was no roads. There was just, cobblestone or brick streets in towns, and there was pathways for carriages, but there was not roads like we think of roads now.
Yeah.
They were just pathways is all they were.
Yes.
I don't know, all of Europe pretty much drives on the right side of the road.
Now they do. Because they all changed.
And they're all influenced by communists.
Bloody oath. Except for the French. They just drive wherever they like. No left,
Yeah.
no right. Straight up the middle. Out the fucking way.
Well, that's because those yellow headlights allow you to do that.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a safety feature when they introduced yellow headlights.
Does
back
anybody
when.
know why the French have to have yellow headlights?
Yeah, it's a safety
I
feature,
thought
apparently.
it was something to do. It was better to see in the fog with yellow headlights. And they got a lot of mist.
Don't
and fog
work.
over them.
I
We
would
have fog.
believe that you are probably correct, Gizmo.
Because they used
Don't
to,
work.
you used to have to stick. Back years ago, you used to have to stick these yellow. They were like lenses, but they were coloured yellow, and you stuck them over your headlight, and they refracted from right-hand drive to left-hand drive, the light, so you didn't blind oncoming drivers, and you had to have yellow
Yeah.
headlights if you was driving in France. And I don't know when they stopped that crazy idea.
Well, over here, when you buy a set of fog lights, have them fitted to your car, they're yellow. They're yellow lenses, and they're on a separate switch.
Right, okay. But I'm
I
pretty sure that was
I
the
had
reason.
some on a couple of my cars. Sorry,
They had a lot of
Yeah.
fog over there, and mist,
they do, mate. We do get a lot of fog in winter.
and that was the idea of thingy. But I don't know why they stopped.
But they're still doing it, aren't they? Aren't their lights still yellow over there?
Well, yeah, they might be still yellow, but you don't have to put yellow on your lights if you're driving over there.
Oh, right.
But when we went over, I suppose we was in our 20s, we had to put them on then.
Yeah, I don't know whose idea it was, because
But
the
to be
all the
honest-
times
To be honest,
I used
never
my
come
fog lights,
across
couldn't see shit.
I never come across
That's when I
any
still
fog.
had
I
eyes.
wouldn't know if it actually worked. It wasn't foggy when we was over there. Didn't even rain.
You know what? I can't understand how our streams aren't more popular with the random conversations that we have.
I know.
People just don't want to be educated, don't they? That's the trouble.
Could be right there, mate.
Comedic value alone.
I'm not trying to watch somebody.
I was gonna say, 'cause the fog lights on my truck are white.
Well, they are over here. There's no. We don't have yellow anything over there now.
Yeah, but LED headlights are so bright these days. You don't even need high beams.
No.
They're too bloody bright.
Yes, they are. And then people will put different wheels on their cars, or I was getting blinded the other day by a pickup truck pulling a trailer, and the
Yeah,
trailer
yeah.
was was loaded
Loaded.
incorrectly, so the
Yep.
headlights were pointing up in the air.
Yeah, and they don't know how the rollover switch works on the dashboard.
Well,
Rollover
they
switch.
probably do know how.
Well, over here, Doc, we have a rollover switch which will lower the lights.
Yeah, it's over here, same.
You can lower the intensity of your headlights?
No, you can
Yes.
lower the angle.
The angle. Yes, correctly. That's the same over here.
It'll tilt the. There's 5.
We've got 4. We've got 0,
Well-
1, 2, 3, and 4.
We've got 5 over there. But basically, you run on 0, and if you put a lot of weight in the back of the van or something like that, then you can dip the headlights down to 3 or 2, and it'll angle them downwards.
We don't have none. We don't have nothing like that.
No, well, we've been on air cars for years. But I normally, if I'm coming up to a set of traffic lights and I pull up behind someone, I've got all load in the back, and it's a bit high on the back of their car, I'll just knock it back a couple of notches and it'll dip down.
Yeah,
we have the same system in the cars.
our driving standards are so low over here that we couldn't possibly put that in a vehicle. No one would know what it does.
Well, I think I don't know when they started doing it, Doc, but it was a long time ago. In vans, anyway.
I purposely run the lights higher in my Peterbilt so I can see further.
Well, I've done that in my van. I've wound them up so that 0 is higher than it is, because like there's a lot of country lanes around here, so you can't always put main beam on, but the dip is not high enough to see properly.
Yeah.
So I just adjusted the lights up a bit, and instead of running on 0, I run on 1 now.
Well,
And if I get in the country lane, I flick it to 0.
proper driving technique would be to not be able to drive any further than you could see in your headlights. But if your headlights are pointed at the ground, I don't know how you drive at any speed.
Yeah.
I put really bright light bulbs in my truck, but I still, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
I still can't see.
I've put light bulbs that are 100% brighter. They're not LED, but you know.
I think mine are
the normal
conventional bulbs, but they're called
Normal
night
halogen.
lights because they're super bright.
Yeah.
Xenon, probably.
Sounds like
Yeah.
similar to what I've
My
got.
International, we had to turn them down because the low beams were actually brighter than the high beams.
Really? Wow.
Well, because of the high intensity headlight
Oh.
bulbs we put in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, if you switched your high beams on, it actually got darker. Be going down the highway at 5 in the morning in the dark, and people kept flashing their lights at me like I had my high beams on.
Yep.
Rather like that truck. Even though it was falling apart at the seams and it was only 2 years old.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you gotta buy a pack car truck. It's the only thing that actually has, you know, a lifespan more than 3 years.
Really?
Oh yeah. All those Freightliners and Internationals just deteriorate before your eyes. It's like they're made out of, you know, clay.
Right. Sounds scary.
They just deteriorate. Like everything deteriorates. Oh, you got a leather wrapped steering wheel. That's really cool. After a year of a leather-wrapped steering wheel, it's falling off the steering wheel.
Yeah.
You know, the seat
Yeah.
the seat has screws that just fall out of it. We had like 5 other trucks. It's not like it was just mine. It was all of them, you know.
Just one. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the screws are falling out. The rubber's coming right off the pedals. It's like, man, we don't put a lot of, we don't drive them like other companies do, you know.
Yeah. You're not in and out of them all day long.
Well, we're in and out of them all day long, but we're not. They don't run consistently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Normally, you put 100 and something thousand miles on a truck a year, and we're not even doing half of that. We don't, we still run hours on them, but they don't run every day, all day, like a lot of them do.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of time that they're sitting in the yard doing nothing, especially in the winter.
Yeah.
It's sad when you buy a truck that's got 3 times as many miles on it, and it's 4 or 5 years older, and it's in better shape.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what happens when you buy a Packard truck?
Yes.
Right.
Well, until I started driving it in corn silage, and now it's destroyed.
Right. Because my DAF is owned by Packard.
Yeah, Petcar bought DAF. And then they decided to take all of the DAF powertrain and put it in the American trucks.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, their 13-liter engine is what they're putting in a lot of the American Kenworths and Peterbilts now.
Right. And what did they have before?
Cat Cummins in Detroit.
CC wise, I mean.
The Cummins would be a 14.99, 15-liter.
Yep.
Or I think they make an 11-liter or 12. 11 or a 12-liter they make.
12,
too.
the L12, X12, is it?
I think it's the X12 now.
Yeah. We're having trouble. We're speccing a fire truck, and we have to go with the Cummins L10 is what we can get our hands on right now, because the new motor that they're coming with, they have a prototype. They don't have any made yet, and they're giving the manufacturers for these truck plants templates to make the motor mounts for. They can't give them a motor to put in to make the motor mounts, so you're just giving them templates, and they'll have them hopefully in a year to 2 years before they'll have them ready.
What, before they'll actually be supplying the engine?
Before they can actually supply engines. Yeah.
Yeah, because the old engine was an M11. That was the old engine. That was the pre-emissions engine. It was an M11, and then it's the same engine, I think.
Just with the emissions on it.
Yeah.
So what they told us, this new one that they're the prototype that's coming out, we might actually lose one whole compartment of the truck for the emissions portion of the engine. Like, it's big.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
my truck has got a massive box exhaust.
Yeah, it should just be right underneath the passenger door. Like, whatever was normally under the passenger door of the truck, almost all of them now, that's where the emissions box is. I know the Macs are like that, the Peterbilt's Kenworths are like that, and our Western Stars are like that, and the Freightliners are like that.
But see, we're running basically a cab over.
Yeah.
We don't run a conventional. We don't run a conventional chassis. We run like a you're seating over the wheels.
Like a dust cart, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great because it's got a very short turning radius to get you into driveways and that kind of stuff, because you're sitting beyond the wheels when you make your turn.
Yeah.
So you don't have
Well,
the
yeah,
front passenger compartment to really put anything in there.
Yeah, but like on the garbage trucks, they put it right behind the wheel.
Yeah, but he'd be running a crew cab with a fire truck, wouldn't he?
Yeah, behind the
Probably, yeah.
behind the wheel.
6 or
So
7 people.
we carry 6 members on a truck.
Yeah,
2 up
that's
front and
quite a
4 in
bit.
the back. We have 2 forward-facing seats and 2 rear-facing seats in the back of a truck.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so with the new engine, it takes in more of the room where you normally would put gear and stuff like that.
Yeah. Can't take the personnel rooms. They'll move that back, because then behind the cab is where the pump is, and then behind that's where the truck engine, where the truck body is. So they'll going to take a compartment in there to put that in.
How do you turn this trailer on?
It's like a traditional autoload YYB, I think it is. But you got to be close, Johnny.
Yeah, you got to be very close to the bales with the APN loader, bale loader.
No idea.
Well, the worst part about that, Jamie, is you're going to have the same problem that we have. You're going to constantly be filling that filter because you're not running the truck, because the truck's going to do a lot of idling.
Yeah.
And every time you idle trucks, it fills up that emissions filter, and then you have all kinds of problems with it. You got to regen them.
Yeah.
Mine does okay with the. Mine's got a Cummins in it, and I haven't had too many problems with it. But the guys that are running the Detroits, that system is more complicated on the Detroits, and we've had quite a bit of problems with them.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this next engine coming in. However, I'm looking forward to the next one after that, because I'm guessing the next one after that we'll be looking at electric. Pretty sure we're going to be there.
necessarily, mate.
I don't want an electric fire truck.
The one after that, mate, will be hydrogen.
Yeah.
It won't be electric. Not on a fire truck.
Over here, they're going semi-electric, so hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid, yeah.
That's what they're doing over here,
So
because they don't want to get rid of the diesel yet.
Yep. Rosenbauer did one here in the States, and they've got several of them, and it's a effing joke because they're spending more time at a service than they are in service. But
the hybrids over here seem to do very good.
Yeah.
yeah, but they haven't been doing hybrids. They've been doing
when
pure
you're
electric.
when you're idling, it's using the electric motor.
Yeah.
Till there's not enough electricity anymore, then the diesel will of course kick in. But when driving, it's always on diesel.
Yeah.
So do you know who invented the hybrid?
The Japanese, I believe.
Toyota.
Robert Porsche.
Robert who?
Porsche.
Really?
In the Tiger tank.
Yeah, the Tiger tank. That was the first official hybrid. That's true. Yeah.
What was that? Was that actually a hybrid?
Yes, developed by Robert Porsche for Hitler's army.
That is. I didn't know that. I didn't know the Tiger tank was a hybrid.
Electric vehicles were first
the Tiger
introduced in 1880.
The Tiger tank was not a hybrid. The Porsche Tiger tank was a hybrid, and that is not the one that they built.
Oh, okay. So
Where are those bales going?
he
If you go to
a vehicle along with others, but his one never got selected to be made.
I think the Mouse, which was a prototype from Porsche, also had hybrid engine in it, but it never. I think there's only 2 or 3 of them built, and they were still in prototype phase.
Right.
Yes, the mouse was also had that same Porsche drive,
Yes.
which is what they ended up using in locomotives.
Oh, really?
Well, because all your freight locomotives over here,
is electric. Yeah.
they're all diesel electric because you can't run freight with an electric locomotive.
Right.
Johnny, next to our cow barn, you'll see a storage
Why
there
not,
now.
Doc?
Over
And
here,
if
Doc,
you go
they
in,
did
with that
a,
storage, you're going to put it in there, but you only get a couple more loads in.
Why can't you run electric on goods over there, Doc?
Because you
For
can only
road?
you can't pull hardly any freight cars. It's too heavy.
Like, it's too heavy.
All right. Well, over here, pretty much all the goods on the railroads, it's all electric over
Yeah,
here.
but
but do you have trains that are
like
like
the length of theirs, and that they also run
same over
too
here?
high. They have container trucks that are too high over there. So the
Yeah. All right.
weights
So
weights they're pulling
ours are
them
long too. I mean, but maybe not as long as over there. That's
No,
true.
not as long as they
Yeah,
are,
but
isn't it?
a freight car is, I think, 250 ton is what you could put on one freight car here.
Yep.
Johnny, when you pull into that wagon inside that hay barn, it's going to automatically unload to the left whenever you go to unload. So just make sure you're inside and get room, because there's an actual collision in the bales.
No, it's 250,000 pounds per car. It's not a ton. 250,000 pounds.
And how many cars would be normal to be built over there?
What is that in English?
200 to 300.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the difference then.
What is that in English?
What?
2,300 pounds. What would that be in tons? Over here, they're 100 ton roughly.
Well, I think that's the
a
same.
100-ton payload, not weight of vehicle.
Pulling this one here.
Right, but they don't normally run more than 15 trucks.
And what?
It's going to unload to the left, so
over here,
just make sure you're
one
good
would
there.
be
Yeah.
Unless
60
it's
cars.
coal, and then they put 20. But normally,
hell.
but that's normally the max. But it's only one engine.
They've got collision in there.
Well, no, because we usually have an engine.
Not in here, but whenever it unloads off that trailer, if you touch the tires or whatever, it'll actually climb the bale stack that's sitting out to the side. I had unloaded the first one right here, and it caught on this post and kicked the trailer outside.
Michael, I've run out of fuel.
I have, boys, I have a tanker trailer if you want to borrow it.
No, make him walk.
50 quid. 50 quid.
You make him walk. Yeah, that would be good.
Walk it back to the farm.
Well, I tried to bring the fuel Bowser out that we bought, but somehow now it's full of milk. And then the prick that made this map has made it so I'm stuck on a hedge.
Getting stuck on the hedge is just a way of life on this map.
You mixing fuel with your milk?
It adds to the.
I don't know. I thought this was a fuel tank. It's red. Apparently, it's full of milk.
Bloody hell! You're not going to get much money for your milk.
Well,
Once they analyze all that fuel that's mixed in with it.
I can't get in my tractor now because some prick keeps jumping in and out of it.
Hey, Jamie, got a minute?
Yes.
What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you got the tractor that takes 5 miles to turn around. You run into a hedge every time.
Shut up, man.
What are you doing? Go back to the farm and get the rest of the milk if you're going to sell it.
Well, why didn't you fill it? Oh, gee.
Go change your wardrobe so you look English. Will ya? I got the proper attire on. You look like some ginger dude just chilling out in his jean jacket.
Jamie, why are you upside down?
Yeah, I was wondering the same. I seen a
Is that
vehicle
you?
flying through the air. And there's an alternate international with a bale trailer flying through hedges and across dirt roads and stuff.
Unhook that trailer for a second, Johnny. That's what's going on. It's a collision going through the wall.
Why don't you just flip vehicle?
Okay, stand by for a rise.
Here I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. Give me a second. I need to get. Yeah, I'm ready. Flip it.
Flip it good.
I think you have to flip it again.
Can you couple two of these bale trailers
Work.
together?
It'll work fine like this.
There you go.
Keep it bloody set up.
Here we go. It's finished. Nice stuff there, Johnny. Well done.
Do another one.
Where's my ex-employee?
Ex-employee.
What are you talking about? He's buying us a slurry spreader.
Whatever's bloody slurry.
Huh?
If you buy a slurry spreader, you can cut milk in it too then. Might
What
as
are
well
you
if
talking
you're
about?
cutting
We got-
fuel with it.
How's our money gone down to 5,000?
'Cause I just said I bought a slurry spreader.
Slurry spreader.
I looked at it, but it didn't have enough slurry to spread, so...
We've got slurry.
How many liters slurry do you have?
I don't know. Stop asking questions I don't have answers to.
Hey, here we go again.
3,000 liters, probably, right? How many cows?
9,000.
9,000.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get you 10 feet.
Yeah, it will get you a little bit along, Doc.
That's 1 month. I got 40 cows.
Doc, the reason you can't fill up that tanker from our fuel station for some reason. Just so you know.
You can't fill it because it's not a fuel tank.
Okay, well we had a tanker and it wouldn't fill from the fuel tank, so I sold it. I think. It might be around somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah, because this tanker does milk, water, pesticide, and fertilizer.
But it doesn't do petrol or diesel.
Does not. So we're going to have to sell that tractor because it's out of fuel.
No, we're not.
Oh, you could reset
No,
it.
you can. Yeah.
Can't you?
You can reset
No,
it.
I think Gizmo,
No.
you used some kind of hand carry thing, right?
Wanko's
diesel.
just going to
I don't
easy
know what-
dev.
No, I bought
Wanko's easy dev me
trailer.
like 20 liters of fuel so I can go get fuel.
I
Cheat!
bought a trailer.
Cheat!
Oh, you bought a trailer, okay.
Yeah. That carried fuel.
You could always cheat and use EasyDev to put 20 litres of fuel in it.
I thought that I had enough fuel to, make it around the field to go get fuel, but apparently it said no.
You know what Thought did?
I know. Just there's gonna be fighting today, I can tell.
I think you're going to get shit canned by Wanko.
Oh, he's not gonna shit can me because he doesn't want to do it all himself. Bad help is better than no help.
That's very debatable.
Yeah.
I planted a wheat field for you.
For me? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
You should have gone for corn, Doc, because I just did a check on price, and I only halved it a little bit. now, and it's already worth over 3,000 euros for 13,000 liters. So the value in the corn is quite good.
Yeah, but we needed more wheat to feed the chickens next year.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you got chickens. Yeah, that's
So
okay.
the whole reason I put
Chickens
the
eat
whole reason I
corn
put wheat
more
in
than the
was
giants.
to feed our chickens. Even though, like Giants decides that chickens don't eat corn for some fucked up reason.
Well, they do over here, but yeah, not in Germany at Giant Studio.
No, because the 50% of a chicken's diet for laying hens is corn. And I think it's like 25% is wheat.
That storage full yet, John?
No idea. I haven't got there yet.
Oh, okay. It's going to be getting close.
I only had that one trailer that I put in by the look of it.
Yeah, no, I put a couple in, so, but it's because it's only 550 pieces, right?
Oh, that one works in pieces, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one may never get in there, so you should be safe.
Why, are we tipped again?
No, I'm stuck on a fence post.
Well, just blame the map maker for that. He put that fence post there so you'd run into it.
I was going to say, how have you managed that? I designed it specifically for you.
Oh, did you? Forgot
It's
the
always those fence boys.
every.
Always those fence boys just jumping on the road, Johnny. Right?
I know.
Out of nowhere, they appear right in front of you.
Yeah.
A lot of thought went into gateways and fencing.
Well, you must have forgotten a gateway then.
Why is that then?
Well, I had to cut some bushes down because I didn't want to go around 3 fields to get to the entrance of my field.
Well,
Yeah, but that's
Or
just
maybe
how
I was just a little bit lazy.
There we go.
Who's out
says-
now?
That's how British make a map. They make it so you've got to go the long way around to every field. It makes the map feel bigger.
Oh, that works. Definitely with these old tractors that are doing only 30.
Speak for yourself, mate. Mine's doing 33.
Alright, 33 then. Oh, no,
Or-
sorry. 32. That's what it's doing.
It's doing 32 now. It's going uphill, but it was doing 34 a minute ago.
You know what I enjoy about doing this map? It's
Oh,
when
I definitely do.
When I go back to vintage oaks with my Fiat Agri at 43 miles an hour, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. It's quite good though, isn't it?
I'm liking this too. Yeah,
It makes a change.
yeah.
It's certainly different. And really, it suits the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the fields are too big really for this equipment.
Oh, no.
Necessarily Wonko, no.
So you're saying that
Oh,
we
with a
probably
bit
should
of
have done
help,
this
of
on
course,
Bailey
it's
Spring?
alright.
Is that what you're saying?
Actually,
Bailey Spring.
now you mentioned
Bailey
it. Yeah.
I kind of agree with you because Bailey Spring, this would have fit a lot better because everything's so little that you could get it around and the fields are tiny, so you feel like get stuff done.
I mean, I really like Valley Spring, but it did get frustrating towards the end.
I would have liked Bailey Spring better if they'd have come out with a
Proper
vanilla version, I want to call it. No thrills on the
Yeah.
map. I would have liked that better. Then I feel like there's too much going on that map. It just doesn't play well on a server.
It was
Right,
alright until we
like
did the
shit.
update that was not supposed to mess things up.
Yeah, but
thing-
it's not just, there's too much going on in the map. Where in single player, it's not an issue, you know what I mean? But when you get a bunch of people that are planting thousands of trees and making thousands of bales at the same time, it doesn't like it. It's just really hard on
I really don't
as many
know what's
people as we
going
have
on
on the map.
in trailer.
What trailer are you using, Gizmo?
But the purple one.
You need to be very close to the bales.
Yeah.
No. Picking them up, no problem. But you just can't. I just can't get traction. Enough traction to pull this thing up a hill.
You have double wheels on.
I've got massive wides.
You must be on a pretty steep hill then.
Oh yeah, it's really steep over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's your problem then.
But it's pulling the tractor backwards.
Yeah, but that's your problem then. It's gonna be just too steep then.
Uncle, where'd you put a steep hill on this map?
It's nice hill. It's just a bit steeper than the other.
Just coming out of 34.
Alright, so the milk just paid for our slurry spreader.
Okay, so where's the rest of the money gone?
I don't know. Fertilizer?
Fuel bill.
I haven't spent any money.
I don't know. You better get to
Credit
getting that
card is
contract.
revoked.
Yeah.
That took you a while, Wonka.
Yeah.
You should have.
The old American
Right.
Express is gone, Doc.
Oh. I've made lots of money though.
I'll be right back. My beer is empty. I need to grab me a new one.
Keep getting calls from the bank manager asking why we're spending money.
Don't worry about it.
Keep getting texts. Yeah.
You gotta spend money to make money. I make boatloads of money on my single player games. Just follow my lead.
I'm not sure how.
Oh, they're only those little radar control boats, mate.
Hey, what's radio control?
The boats he's making loads of money with.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Looking back.
ooh,
Welcome back.
we're at 9% completed.
I mean, we've got 40 cows making milk, so you know we're in the right direction. It's not going to be very long before we're making more milk.
And then
And
the
that-
cows will dry up, and then you won't be making any money.
No, they're not going to dry up. I mean, they're not freaking prunes.
They do dry.
They do not.
Animal extension mod stops them producing milk in reproduction cycle.
It's not in here, is it?
We're not using that, are we?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I don't think we're using animal extension.
Pretty sure we're not.
Okay.
No, I don't think we are.
Because we'd be
Okay.
feeding them like mad if we were.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to.
How come I can't buy chickens? Did you really take my permissions away from me?
There goes your credit card, Doc.
Frickin' prick. Well, I was gonna go into the animal buy and see, because I don't think we have it on.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe this.
I can't even take super strength off. I'm such a prick.
The bank withdrew the car.
Where some unauthorized spending habits appeared, they just suspended temporarily.
Yeah, suspected fraud.
Suspected fraud.
They have to take a proper look in what happened.
Well, we slept through the night and all our money went bleh. Probably in loan payments from somebody taking a loan out.
Yep.
Yeah, I still have a
That'll
loan.
do
I need to get rid of that. It's a
That'll
small one.
definitely
It's
do
only 20 grand, but yeah.
Oh, Wonko leased a tractor that we didn't need because we had another tractor that I liked that we had.
Tell you what, once we get to 80,000, you can buy yourself whatever tractor you like.
I don't need to buy a tractor.
Oh, good. So we can stop moaning about it then.
I'm not moaning about buying tractors. When have I said anything about buying another tractor? I'm happy with my little 2-wheel drive Massey.
That's all right then.
I was happier with my Deutz, but that's fine. I'll run this one. Deutz probably isn't as commonplace in Britain at this time. There's probably more Massey's, Fords, and Internationals would be my assumption.
Definitely the Massey and the Fords.
Yep. I thought International was pretty big in those days, in the 70s.
They were. Just trying to think back to that show I went a couple of weeks ago.
Because they have a plant that I think they build New Hollands and cases out of still in England.
Yep.
Don't know.
In Dagenham. It's the old Ford Tractor Works.
Yep. Because the Harvester plant that they built a lot of the like the 1455s and all that came out of Harvester. Those were all built in England too, but I think that plant went defunct. You're missing a wheel, Gizmo.
Oh no. I didn't realise, Doc. that
Got the wheel came off.
No, I was on the side of the tractor where the jewels came on. So I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll click on that. But you had to go to the next one, which was another 400 quid. When I went back to check, it still wanted £2,000 to put the other wheel on. So I thought, right, fuck it, I'll just see if it pulls it with this. Because apart from anything else, I don't think it will get through a single gate with twin wheels on.
I put twin wheels on that one I have, and it's tight, but you just got to go easy.
Well, I've got 3
Flat
wheels.
out.
I only got 3 wheels.
3 wheels on my wagon, and I'm still rolling along. What's that?
Well, that's for plowing.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Yep, that's for one-way plowing.
Yeah, they do that. Yes.
I'm glad you explained that, Doc.
Yeah, it's not very common anymore. When I was a kid, that was very common. You take the one dual off because that you needed the single wheel to go in the furrow.
In the furrow, yeah. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yep.
I think this probably would have been cheaper just to pull the trailer up the hill.
But nobody in furrows plows for, hardly at all anymore.
No.
Most of the plows are 8-10 bottoms now, so you use a big tractor and they're on lands. No more furrow plowing.
See what happens here.
John Deere's magazine was called The Furrow.
No, it don't make any fucking difference whatsoever.
Well, that's because you only got 3 wheels instead of 4.
No, I had wide, so I swapped it to this. It made no difference whatsoever. What we're going to do now?
How much is this contract going to get us, Wonko?
Hang on, look. 36,000. That's the
You don't
spare bale.
You don't like us very much, do you?
I was thinking in the money and the fact somebody keeps leaking it.
Well, we just leaked another like $700. Where'd that go?
Least costs, probably.
Yeah. The tractor that's sitting in the yard doing nothing.
Well, if it's doing nothing, let's take it off lease.
I didn't lease it. You did.
Oh, okay.
But if you insist.
I'm dealing, don't worry.
Oh, poor old Dutch pulling this.
It was the one you were driving.
Ah, you git.
You just
You
sold
said we're not using it. Let's send it back. I was like, okay.
Forgot I was using that one.
Well, I guess you'll have to use the other one that we're not leasing.
So it disappeared out of nowhere for you, that one cup.
No, I was the one that sent it. $160,000, then you can have a new tractor.
160. How did,
Well, it's doubled now. See what? Up and up and up.
no,
Digging
no,
yourself
why,
into a hole there, Doc.
why did it double?
I'm feeling grumpy.
I see that. Hey. Where the hell did my mower detach?
All right, John, what are we going to do next?
I don't know. I'm ordering online shopping. Waiting for bars to pick up.
They're all sitting in the field in front of you to pick up, so
Thank you, mate.
whenever you're
I won't
happy.
be long.
Whenever you're happy.
Won't be long.
I'll come back and grab that other trailer there.
So, Jamie, we've got one employee spending money willy-nilly. Another one doing his online shopping in 1970. Now that feels wrong.
Nah, it's all good.
Mine might be driving the DeLorean, that's why.
That's it.
Yes.
Oh, that's how he's picking his bales up in the future.
Well,
How you doing, bud?
I'm busy picking up some straw, but that will take forever, this. Only very smaller furrows here. I guess every bit counts. Oh, that's a nice setup with the tires there, Jamie.
Yeah, she's mean looking, isn't it?
Definitely. Jeez.
Oh. Careful with them, though.
Okay, there was a delay in the stream. I see why you said that now.
They stick out a little further and catch gate posts.
Yes. There, the gate jumped in front of you. I fully understand.
Yeah. Again, the map maker putting like roads that a T8 can drive down, but I can't put a little Massey down them.
What's the power of that then? Jamie.
This one is 68 horsepower.
Oh, it's not massive.
Nope.
Can we make it 16,000, Wanko?
Alright, so go.
Can I get my permissions back at 16,000?
I think you said 160.
Chet, Jamie.
Well, I'm taking into account that we're in 1969.
Ah, okay.
Hey, Kansas wheat farmer. We
He's
asked
back.
He's back. We asked a question last night. We assumed you're from Kansas, but then we didn't want to make that assumption.
Because that makes an ass out of you and me. I'd
Come
love
on.
to continue mowing, but I'm going to have to stop because there's a mower in my way.
But as soon as I've done this contract, and first thing I'm going to do is get these rules sorted out. This is weird. Let's go on.
Can you please change your name to Lord Wanko?
What, Lord Wonka?
Yes.
My friend Bright attached to being parent.
No. I think Lord, Dictator, Communist Leader. Would be more appropriate.
I think someone wants his credit card back, Wonko.
I hear it. We've gone.
I don't want to use them. I just want the permissions. I just want the ability.
See any bales out here? What's going on?
I picked them up. Took to the trailer back. I brought them back with me.
Okay. Any room in that
You
shed?
do look better though, Wanko. Just so you know. I like your new attire.
I don't
I
think
actually do wear those for work. Apart from hat.
What, the overalls?
Yeah.
You been Bryce?
We've been brace.
Probably a carpenter's overall then. Brown.
No, I'm not a wood chip monkey. I'm a fucking highly paid sparksman. Helping me like that, the young man.
that one's full, Johnny. I don't know. I like the little bales, but it's going to take a shit ton of storage to hold on to them all.
Yeah, but why do you want to keep them all, Jeremy? I put one bale storage full with hay, and that's 138,000 liters.
Is that how much it is?
I mean, if you stuff it into your animal pen straight away, and you fill that up, and you fill up one bale storage, you got plenty. You can sell the rest.
Sell the rest.
That's what I did, at least.
Well, we may do the similar here. May just buy some more cows too.
Yeah, we're rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, us too. We're buying more cows.
That bale shed looks ridiculous with one row of bloody small bales in it.
Yeah,
Damn
because
full.
it should have like a certain amount of liters going in. That would have been better in this
As
case.
opposed to bales, you know.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Giants didn't do it that way because there's no leaders of pallet. Like the pallets have leaders, but I don't know.
Everything has leaders in this game.
No, eggs don't have leaders.
Yeah, they do.
No, no. Nuh-uh.
Leaders of eggs.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
They're pieces.
Uh-huh.
What doesn't have liters?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Uh-huh.
I think they do when you load them on a trailer.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Everything's leaders.
Nuh-uh. Not eggs.
It's either 3,000 pieces or it's 3,000 liters when you load a pallet of eggs.
I think it's 2,000 pieces.
Which
I think
means
it turns to liters
John.
if you have multiple things, eggs and something else on. Like if you had eggs and wool on the same trailer, then it turns to liters.
I'd like to
Yeah,
see a
I
liter
can't
of
remember.
wool. Love to see a liter of wool. Wouldn't be much.
It's a, what's it, 100 centimeters by 100 centimeters? Is that a liter of wool or is that a meter of wool?
That will be a square meter.
Yeah, not a liter.
It'd be
Liter's
10.
tiny.
It'd be 10 by 10 then.
We're going to use the other trailer because I can drive in with it on.
It
The
must
other
be
trailer.
late in the day in Wonko's
What have you
drunk.
done, Jimmy?
These rows are awfully crooked.
I'm going to put hay in the barn, but with this little bale stacker, whenever you go to unload it, takes it off the side.
Yeah, it works, but you have to line up on the far right of your barn, and then you're okay. I just did it. It was no
Okay.
problem. But you have to line up fully right as far as possible. Or maybe I have a different cow barn. That could be possible. Let me see. Where's my cow barn? I'll have to drive this back to the farm anyway.
Wonko, what are you doing?
I'll have a quick look, Jimmy, because it worked out for me.
I'm trying to take a picture of the giant penis you did into my crops. But luckily for you, my snipping tool is not fucking working.
So, and that's the reason
Oh,
why
I
my
actually
stream
just
says,
screenshot
watch out, it might be 18 plus.
Yep.
I tell you what, the snipping tool from Windows is fucking useless.
It always works for me.
I don't know if I've ever had a problem with it.
I've never had a problem with it. Every time I press Windows, Shift and S, comes up. Drag the box around
If
what I
you
want to take a
watch my
picture of
stream,
it. It's
Jimmy,
fine.
this is the one I have over here.
Just,
Oh,
shit, my phone
stuck.
just went dead, bud. 1 second. 1 second. I had it on, but
Someone went dead. What?
my phone went dead. I had to just picked it up.
Oh,
just
your
to watch
phone.
I watched his stream on my phone. Just 1 sec here. Do.
Yep, it's not having it.
I don't use Windows Shift S. I just go down on the Windows
It's not having
accessories. I don't use Windows Shift S. I just go down on the Windows
You can
accessories.
also hit the print screen button
I don't use Windows
and
Shift
it'll take a
S. I
picture
just
of
go
the
down on
whole
Windows
screen.
accessories.
Also hit the print
Don't
screen
have
button.
print screen on my keyboard.
What do you mean you don't have print screen on your keyboard?
I have a custom keyboard that doesn't have it on.
Well, what kind of custom keyboard is supposed to have more stuff, not less?
Well, I'm sure it has it, but I haven't got it set up.
All right, sorry, Scrump. I am here.
Oh,
All
my
right, so
God.
I just drive in the far right,
Scrump,
over
I am
here.
So,
and then I'll press unload, and it works fine for me because no bale went wrong. They all went in there.
we'll go into your key bindings and
So I
change
just
your
with the tractor.
screenshot.
I don't
Yeah.
have the build trailer here at the moment, but
No,
I'll just drive in.
and you unload to the. Then it unloads to the left.
Yeah, I've got unloading on the left side. I'll just drive far right over here,
on the left side.
like this, and then unload it, and it goes all right. No problem at all.
Gotcha,
with the build
gotcha,
trailer.
gotcha. Yep.
And then unload it, and it goes all right.
It does seem to hang in the fence a little bit, but the trigger will get it.
It does seem to hang in the fence a little bit, but
Which means you'd have to take your jewels off to drive in there.
Oh,
Go
yeah, I didn't.
all the way
I
to
didn't
one
have
side.
duals on.
Yeah.
I had just singles on.
I've solved this problem of the traction. Don't drive on the track. Go up the grass. And it gets traction.
Yeah, it's full, mate.
What do you mean don't go up?
See if you can get in there with that, John. You're not. Or
You
drop
drive
the
on
trailer and
the-
I'll try with
with
the other
these.
one. Yeah.
In the soil.
Drop that trailer and I'll take it in with the smaller one here.
Oh, okay.
Whereas I've just done the same thing as I've done the last time. But come up the grass instead of the farm track, and it just sailed
I'm gonna
up
see if
there.
this will take it or not.
But there's something wrong with that texture then of the farm track.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
It might be. It does make sense if it's a farm track. It's more muddy than
but it
on
could-
grass, so you would have
Yeah,
less
but
grip.
it could be that the tractor's just got not got enough weight on the back wheels
Could be, yeah.
as well.
All the cows are dead. They got 0 health.
Just bought some new ones.
What the fuck's happening?
Oh shit, you did too. Yeah, that'll work. Plenty of room there.
Beautiful. Thank you, there, Scrump.
Good. Yeah, that's what I did, and it worked fine for me. So
Yep.
There she's full 52 or 52.
Yeah, and now she'll just chew those bales up as she goes through.
yes,
Marco, do
exactly.
you change your key bindings and change your print screen button so that you can take a screenshot?
Not yet. Can't find it.
Oh my god.
Wonko can stream on Twitch, and you can watch it, Doc.
Oh, he doesn't know how to stream anymore. He's forgotten.
You're not wrong there.
And he couldn't be bothered less than I was.
Doesn't Dev Controls have screenshot ability?
I was just looking.
What the fuck has happened to this? I've rolled this trailer over.
Easy Dev does have a screenshot capability.
Where is it then?
And the bales.
I don't
are
know, it's in its menu.
unloaded.
I'm looking.
It's just HUD visibility on and off. That's all I see. I don't see anything for screenshot.
Yeah, that's all I can find at the moment.
Oh, there you go. Doesn't have it then.
Look at
Stop
that
looking.
cosplay cooperating. That's normally a problem, but it works fine today.
You want to sell some bales, John?
No. I'm not a masochist.
Oh well.
Hold on.
Suppose I could, if you want me to.
All right, go ahead.
Where am I selling them? What
Um,
bales?
I'm going to sell
Where
these
are they?
the little mini ones here. Grab the little one of the blue trailers.
Are those ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are they?
They're hay.
Hey now. Jeez, we've got hay coming out of our hay.
Yeah.
There's not much in the sale, though.
You're getting used to having another mod.
Yeah, you used to having the extended
go,
sales
Lonzo.
line.
There's
I-
only
I
one
sent it
thing
to
in the
you.
sale.
You'll have to let me know what that mod's called. I'll link it somewhere for us.
What mod?
Why don't you take it off the one that I'll give you the link, the name, but take it off of Scrump's list that you on yours because it's already been preset with XML.
Yeah, if you've got Scrump's mod, you should have it.
Oh yeah.
Well, Wonko has the permission, so he should be able to see that.
Stay there. Back up. Maybe. Suck.
Can't be done.
What happened there, Johnny?
Trying to get to these bales because this bale trail has a detection area of about 2.
Turn hard. Turn hard right and go ahead.
And nothing happened.
You look, you'll see you're getting more. Hold on. Stay there. Just hold on.
Well, they're only, you can actually lift them in real. Who's blinking on Discord every 2 seconds?
Who's what?
Must have been you.
Only twice.
Not me.
Doc
My
sent
uncle
him
had
the
to
screen.
look at his giant, penis.
How many more bales do you need there, Johnny, to finish that?
Huh? How do I tell?
What percentage and how many bales are you showing that you have?
101.96.
Yeah, that's correct, because you can hold 105 bales in total.
Well, still says 101. And
Yeah,
you
so
did
you
throw a
can,
bale
4
at me
more.
Yeah.
that didn't make it.
So do you agree?
You want me to come up there? Oh, I might pick this bale up if I get on top of it. There it goes.
What do you got now? How many need? One more?
I think it's one more, mate. Can't tell. Yeah, 104. Need one more. Ta-da! Alright, so where am I taking this?
To the sell point.
Oh, that's good. Where's that?
Worslow's straw, straight across from the shop almost. Go past the shop and it's on your right-hand side.
The shop is. Oh.
Not sure what's closer for you. You were quite close to the shop, right? Because there is a sale point near me as well.
Yeah, it's about 6, 1/2, because once you get to the shop, then you got to turn left to go up that lane. But you're better
Yeah.
off.
Now, the shop is, I can't remember, left, right,
Left.
middle,
Oh, jeez, Johnny.
left, is it? Oh, it's been a while since I've been on this. No. Couple of days. I don't think I'm going to make it up the hill somehow.
Well, I already took a load with that tractor, so
Okay.
if you can't make it up the hill, it must be the driver.
Pedal to the metal, I'm doing 0 and sliding backwards.
That's quite a big load you got on there.
Hopefully some AI traffic will hit me and push me up. No, wait, it doesn't work like that.
Think I'm going to leave Juanco to do this field on his own next week?
No,
What a
won't
nice
be able to
way.
play next week.
Uh-huh.
No, he just wants his credit card back. That's why he's threatening. I guess.
Yeah. Well, the bank said I could have it reissued once we hit 160,000 in.
Looks like you're not getting the credit card to get to FS25, Doc.
It's fine. I'm just going to draw penises in all his fields.
To be honest,
That little
I'm more of
Massey
a-
got about 1,000 more horsepower than this of them.
It's all the driver. Are you still struggling?
At 24 kilometres per day.
That's not too
Flying,
bad,
but yours
Johnny.
is pulling away. I'm up to 33 now, geez. Breakneck speeds. To reach for my crash helmet, I'm going so fast. I do love playing with this old shit, but yeah.
Does have its disadvantages.
Yeah, we love
I
playing with this old
think,
shit too, but I think we weren't referring to the tractors.
I'm thinking next time round in 25 when we get the old stuff, we'll go to the 8.
Yeah.
Cool looking stuff, but you know, a bit more under.
That's where Finnish Farmers Service set it to, isn't it? Anything pre-1980s?
Yeah.
No idea.
Where am I going? I'm still going straight down this road, am I? I don't know. Can't see.
Could have turned in that one there, but you can turn in the next one straight up the road. Your next
can I?
Your next right. Turn your next right.
Got to find it. I'm looking. Oh, I'm travelling a bit too fast now. She won't stop, I noticed.
Turn.
I think you got a turn, Johnny.
I turned. I took a turn on the turn. Come on, girl. 2 kilometres per 1 kilometre per hour.
Don't complain, Johnny. My old Deutsch is doing 1.
4,
going up the
5,
hill.
6, 7. Oh my god, I'm flying again. Put back on the crash helmet.
Okay, don't hit your unload, but come in this side over here.
Come in over this side.
Stay
Over
tight.
here and-
Stay tight here. Come down to the back and just swing around. That you're facing out over here on this side.
Come in here tight.
Yep.
And do a thing somewhere for a what's it? And I've got to do what now? Got to turn?
Turn hard. Come back this way,
Oh, come back. Okay.
and then come up toward the front. Trigger stays much closer to the front, and you should be down load there.
Right. There's all good.
Yep.
Jamie, you must be a special ed teacher. You're working with the handicapped.
Shut up.
Look at us go. There's $2,000. Woo!
I resemble that remark.
Is that how much a trailer full of bales is worth, Jamie?
No,
Thousands and a bit.
1,000 each. We sold 2 trailers.
Right.
I'm making straw bales now. I'll sell a full trailer. A straw bale, see if that's a bit better. Or I might use them. I'm not sure yet. I think this carbon takes straw as well. That might give me manure and spread it on the fields.
That's what she said.
There
Uncle,
is-
why did you divide this?
Oh, there's a
into
truck
sections?
on sale.
A truck.
What a beast. Yeah, what a beast. I
Sorry,
want that.
can't afford it. Had to buy that
Too
tractor you're driving.
expensive.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. The old Ford.
It's nice. It's not a Ford badge, is it? That's a V8.
It's a nice thing. Nice structure. I could use a truck later on, but not now. It's all small stuff going around.
What goes on the back of it, though? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
Semi
only a
trailer.
chassis.
No, it's a chassis.
Oh, it's
It's a
chassis.
chassis.
Okay. Okay.
Take the body.
Oh, you can see it in the shop, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, probably you should click L, can't you? Or whatever.
Combinations. Oh, it only takes a tank. You don't want it, probably.
Only takes a tank. Well, that's
Yeah.
gay.
It's the only thing it. Yeah, it might take more in the future when we go through the ages, you know.
Oh, I don't think so.
But for now,
Well,
it
could
only
you
takes
use
a
it
tank.
for his milk deliveries?
Well, it holds 13,000 liters, so yeah.
The full type tank holds more.
And the truck is still quite expensive.
They're all
but
silage contracts. There's no hay contracts.
But it looks really cool. No, I think I took the last hay one.
Oh, we can't do silage.
No,
Can we?
I'm still doing it because the silage you can't build then.
I have a plowing contract for you, if you want it.
Well, unless
You could do silage, but you'd have to put it in your silage clamp and you'd have to ferment it before you could.
Yeah,
complete
that's
it.
right. You could do it in bulk, not in vials.
Yeah.
Which is possible, because there is a grass pickup in
Then but then you need
In
something
shop.
to shovel it out and load it in the trailers. don't you?
Sounds-
yes.
Grass
Yeah,
pickup?
sounds
there
like a
is,
lot of work.
yeah,
There's
it's
a
a lot
grass-
of work.
There's a forage wagon, but
There's a
there's nothing you could pull it with.
Nah, the forage wagon, it shouldn't be in there, but there is a forage harvester header. The SIP, this goes below side of the tractor. So you
Yeah.
can pick up grass and put it in a clamp. But yeah,
I don't see the forage harvester.
it's there.
I used to have forage harvesters in this
I just
era.
pulled it up on the stream, but I don't think you're watching that. If you press in the shop on forage harvester headers, you will see it.
Yeah, but that's for corn.
Nah. Look at the images.
Yeah, you got fooled by those images before.
That's true, but it says it takes grass.
I'm
Yep.
not gonna try it.
Nah, you lost your credit card, so yeah, that would be hard, I guess.
Yeah,
Where the hell does it blow it out of? There's no spout.
it's got a spout. Friggin'
You
thing
got-
that hangs over the top.
You gotta detach it and hook it up.
No, it's all connected. I can see where it's connected.
Yeah, it blows
Bloody
it right to the
rip-up.
ground and it's not connected to the blower.
Yeah, it's connected to the blower.
No, it isn't.
There's a rail on the side where it travels
No.
up and into the header, into the
No.
thing.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, brilliant,
No.
brilliant. Should have that.
I bet you if you the unfold animation, you gotta unbolt the son of a bitch and put it on.
Nah,
Jeez.
it's cool. Doesn't have a trailer attached for it though. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it does have a trailer attached. That is brilliant.
I like
That's
you
not the one I
better
was thinking
at
of, though.
lunchtime.
Huh?
I like you better at lunchtime when you're more alert.
What? Oh, I don't
You've been
resemble that
awake
remark.
longer.
No.
What are you doing? Making a pair of boobs?
What gave it away?
What are we having a contest of who could draw the better genitalia in the hayfield?
On board.
I'm gonna make a bearded lady just for you.
I can see what you guys are doing.
You all right, bud?
No.
You okay? All right. I do have a whole shitload of things to do today. I'm not getting done.
You still busy, Doc?
Oh yeah. I was supposed to work today, but nobody ever called me and told me what I was doing. So I don't know if they found somebody else to run the truck.
Right.
I don't know. Every day something else goes wrong with this stupid truck. It's too rough on it.
Yeah.
They weren't made to go bombing around cornfields.
Yeah.
Unless it's an ag truck. They were.
There's not too many trucks that are heavier spec than the one I got.
No, I mean an ag truck. They're built higher off the ground. They have all-wheel drive, knobby guys. They're a pain on the road because they hum like fuck.
Well, we don't use anything like that over here.
No.
Anything we've got with big knobby tires is usually a tractor.
Well, why don't you use a tractor trailer?
I do have a tractor trailer.
Instead of a truck trailer.
I put the picture in Discord somewhere.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
you
that.
did.
Yeah, I've
That's a
seen that
truck
too.
trailer. That's a truck trailer. Fucking truck isn't a tractor. Fuck
Yes,
off.
it is.
American bullshit. Let's make a truck. Oh, yeah, but we've got to call it a tractor. Huh?
Because it is a tractor.
It's a fucking truck.
It's a tractor.
It's a truck.
A
There's
tractor
a truck
trailer.
used for semis. There's a truck used for trays. It's not a lorry either. It's a fucking truck.
Who's
Then
letting
there's
you?
a van. Then there's a ute, and then there's a car. Simple.
Actually,
We're letting-
Australia's the only place in the world that says you.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This
we're
is
letting
what?
an Australian teach English.
Australia invented the fucking ute. Australia invented the road train. So bite my ass. It's every other country that changed the name.
Well,
Like,
Yeah,
don't
but
use-
Johnny,
we
when
don't
you're
use
talking
them,
about
we use
stuff
them.
that makes sense, why on earth would you call a truck a road train?
because it is. They're as
My
big as a
opinion.
fucking train. Some of them.
In my opinion, it's still a truck. Pulling a
Well, it
couple
is.
I don't
more-
understand. I don't understand
It is.
why.
That's what I'm getting at. The front is still a truck.
Yeah.
What it's pulling is a road train. Because it has multiple carriages.
I don't understand
There's pictures
why
of the
Australian
pricks
runs
pulling
road trains,
pulling
though. Why don't
20
they just-
trailers. Huh?
Yeah, but why don't you just put those trailers on an actual train?
Because trains don't go to the middle of Australia to nowhere.
Why not? Why don't you put a train to the middle of nowhere?
Because it's not profitable.
Well, gentlemen, I
No
would
profit in that.
love to find out how this ends.
But you've got to go.
But I've got to go. There's a
I've got to
pork
go,
roast
so it'll
that's...
be ending very soon.
Oh, okay.
John will be going in a minute anyway. When
Yes.
near the witchy now.
It was fun yet
Yeah.
again. Always
It was.
entertaining.
Always
As
fun.
usual, Jamie.
Always
You have
entertaining.
a strange definition of fun, Jamie.
Yeah.
You make me laugh. That's what fun is.
Yep. It's like going to the nut house.
Yeah. It's not me. Anyway, I'll